Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today video is about with Reaper. I'll take you deeper. Today video is about Reaper Prime, the best, one of the best Sith in to respect the other Sith in the game. One of the best Sith in the game, and this is one of the most hated weapons by DE because DE cannot nerf it and cannot make something stronger than it. If they make something stronger than Reaper, you're gonna break the game. If they nerf it, a lot of players gonna be pissed because this weapon been around for very long time, and it was released alongside with Frost Prime and Latron Prime. This weapon deals primary slash damage, one Raven disposition, which the Ravens for this weapon is super expensive if you wanna get God mode Ravens and so on. And let me tell you guys, this is one of the weapons that when you get it and build it and spend platinum and forma on it, you will never regret it. And today I'll show you what's going on. Alright, so we're gonna fight level 175 corrupted gunners. And guys, this is a second build I do in the channel. The last build was in 2021, and based on your requests and comments and whispers in Discord, we have Discord link in the description. Feel free to join us on Discord. I say, Hank, can you make us a bit stronger build without a Riven? And I said, alright, my dear Thanos, want a bit stronger build than the previous one, and it's been a while for the last one. Doesn't mean the last one is unique in its own ways, but this one is a bit different. So let's go. So we're gonna collect them just like this with Nidus. Okay, instantly we're doing red crit already. Look at this. 20 heavy corrupted gunners just gone. I'm gonna just redo it with the stacks that we have. There we go. Now look at this, my friend. Red crits all day long. This is without, there is no Riven in this build. Anyone can build it, easy peasy. There is no worry. You don't need, you can save your platinum. You don't need to worry about anything. Now we're gonna go, because a lot of players going to say, Hank, that applies to stealth, multiplier, damage, and whatever. I understand, and that's why we're going to Steel Path to prove seeing is believing, right? So we're gonna go invites only, and please, if there is players testing their weapons, please go always invite only, as you don't want to bother other tenors when they're grinding and so on. Navigation. This is Steel Path. How to unlock Steel Path? Very simple and straightforward. You unlock all the nodes in your star chart, and then you go speak to Teshin in any relay. If you don't know how to get access to Teshin, you're not gonna keep walking around. Press escape, fast travel Teshin. There you go. Alright, and what Steel Path like? What's good about Steel Path, right, is enemy level gonna be plus 100, health and shield and armor 250%, which makes the enemies so powerful and so on. So we're gonna go to the most powerful enemies in the star shards, which in the void Mott survival. Let's go. Alright, so why this is most? Because they are so badass enemies there, the toughest there is, and I call them the end game. Sometimes hates me for that because they think there is no end game, and I agree with them. Because the end game is collecting ribbons and doing fashion and so ever. Alright, we bring Sidu for fun. So if you don't have Nidus, you can play with Sidu. And by the way, guys, this weapon and this build, you can play it with any frame. That's why I'm using Nidus. So I don't use any boost from any frame or Helmnith abilities. That's the reason I'm using Nidus. There you go. Look at this. The weapon already doing red crits. Look at this. The enemies is just getting destroyed, and this is embarrassing. I'm stuck there. Alright, let's go. Tell me this is not beautiful, guys. Look at this. I'm one tapping them. This guy was running. Ay, guys. I even missed this weapon. This weapon was one of the first weapon I used, and then I changed it with Cronen, and then I said, okay, I'm coming back to it. There are two different styles weapons. Cronen is double-handed, and this is a heavy Sith. Now look at this, guys. I already missed you, Cronen, but Reaper always never stops to surprise me. And I highly recommend this weapon. 10 out of 10, guys. If you're starting the game, you want something very powerful to carry you through the star shard in any content in the game, this is the way to go. And it will never disappoint you. Now look at that. As I said, guys, in the beginning, DE hate this type of weapons, and sometimes I think they feel they made a mistake. I don't know about you guys, but I think sometimes they think they did a mistake about these weapons. They're saying, why did we release it? Why? Because when they look at the chart and they're seeing what's the most used weapon, you know, making weapons is not cheap, right? They need designer, they need the 3D model, they need to test, and so on. And then they find players not using it a lot, because it's not meta. By the way, this is meta weapon. And there is a reason it is meta, because it's so freaking powerful and so easy to use. They're creating a lot of weapons, but they didn't have a lot of luck like this weapon. Another meta weapons. That's why they're saying, oh, okay, should we nerf it? If we nerf it, players gonna be pissed. Anyway, they're running out of content, so let them abuse the enemies. This weapon, by the way, one of my favorite weapons. And I promise you, if you build it, you will never regret it. Now, look at this. And guys, if you have any idea, weapon, anything, I have already a big list from a lot of Tenubi suggesting you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Suggesting a lot of stuff, and I am making the list, notes, and everything is coming in time. You know, guys, building stuff, it's not in a blink. Need to be built, need to be tested, and so on. So forgive me if the builds take a while to come out. The reason I put this build forward, because many Thanos was asking about this more than any other weapon. An upgraded version build of this weapon. Hopefully next they're not gonna say, Hank, can we have a Riven build for it? I would then have to buy a Riven and then resell it, because to be honest, guys, with you, I don't think this weapon needs a Riven. Yes, you're gonna do better with the Riven, but it doesn't need. It doesn't need. This one, easy level cap all day long, baby. If for example, I'm going level cap right now, we're not going level cap, we're just gonna spend 5 minutes here. We're already 4 minutes 20 seconds. We're gonna wait for the mini stalker, which is Violence. We're gonna fight right now. Alright, where is he? Come here, Violence. Look at this, guys. His shield gone. Okay, hold on. As you know, Violence takes away your abilities and buffs. Come here, Violence. And he runs so fast. Come here. There. Oh, there you go. And he is dead. Easy peasy. There you go. That's the Reaper, guys. No comment, no comment. The weapon speaks for itself. Okay, let's go. I think Reaper, piece of art. Thank you, DE, for this weapon, and please don't nerf this weapon. We love it. We grew up in Warframe with it. You know. It's like when you're growing up this kid, you have that special toy that you're playing with most of the time. And I see you guys, your eyes on Nell Prime. Yes, it is getting built. Nell is a bit complicated, the weapon. But I'm getting it done, guys, for you. Don't worry about it. There we go. It's time for the build. Okay, so I remind you of something. I use Nidus so I don't boost the weapon with any Helmeth ability or passive abilities, anything. So you don't, it's not a synergy stuff. You need to use this to make the weapon work or whatever. No. The reason I use Nidus so you can use any frame to boost the weapon, to use Helmeth, multipliers, whatever you desire. Okay, let's go. Arsenal. So Nidus, why I'm showing you Nidus build, so you have an idea what build I've been using. Corrosive projection, enemy armor reduced minus 80% armor. I didn't want to use the steel charge. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here is a steel charge melee weapon damage increased by 60% melee. I didn't want to use it, but feel free to use it. Okay, Arcane Strike, 15% chance for 60% attack speed to melee weapons for 18 seconds, plus 1 Arcane Revive. Arcane Fury on critical hit, 60% chance for 180% melee damage to melee weapons for 18 seconds, plus 1 Arcane Revive. Very good, that's about Nidus. Sedu, I have the build in the channel anyway, here you go. I didn't even use a second Arcane, but there is another build coming soon for Sedu, guys. Don't worry, we're using Narumon. The reason we're using Narumon is for the power spike melee combo counter now decays while out of combo by 5 every few seconds instead of depleting completely. So when you move from area to area, you don't have any problem about losing your combo. Nell is getting builded. Panzer Profiler is our boy in proccing viral and keeping you alive, and with a lot of other features. Panzer Profiler have a full video how to get him and everything in the channel, check it out. And now it's time for the Reaper. There you go. Reaping Spiral stands for flanks attacks and multi-hit combos. Condition Overload for 80% melee damage per statue type affecting the target. Fever, Primate Fever Strike for 150% Toxin. Vicious Frost for 60% cold and statue chance. Blood Rush for 40% critical chance. Tax with combo multiplier. Whipping Wounds 40% chance. 30% statue chance per combo multiplier, so you don't need to worry about status at all. Berserker Fury on melee kill, 35% attack speed for 10 seconds, stacks up to 2 times, which is 70%. Even Arcane Fury cannot catch with that with 10%. Organ, Shatter, 90% critical damage. Sacrificial Steel, 180% critical chance, 2 times for heavy attacks. Some of you would say Hanker mod is not maxed, yet you see the powerful build and the powerful damage I was doing. There isn't the you're right. I should my mods should be maxed. You're right. I cannot say you're wrong, but they are in a lot of other weapons. If I just max them, I'm gonna lose the builds. It's gonna delay me even further to put these builds back again. So yeah, guys, that was the Reaper, my friends. Enjoy the build, and I highly recommend this weapon. You will never regret building this weapon. Stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Like. Discord link in description. Let me know what's the next weapon or fashion frame you would like to see. Stay safe and peace.